We're back to the continuation of the story from minutes ago. If you missed any, catch it on the Morning X podcast. This is the best of the Morning X with Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy. 99X.
Jonathan, have you sold a lot of these?
About 300.
Are you kidding?
Wow.
This is Jonathan Isbit. He invented, of course, Nature's Platform.
Yeah, check it out at naturesplatform.com, or you can go by our webpage.
Let's talk a little bit here about the about colon stagnation. About what is it?
It's called fecal stagnation.
Fecal stagnation, because
The stuff that gets trapped?
They're playing at the Tabernacle.
Crash. That joke was already done.
10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about that and how you help eliminate that.
Okay. There are two areas in the colon, one called the sigmoid and one called the cecum, where 80% of colon tumors develop. And those happen to be the two areas that are not completely evacuated in the sitting position. So gastroenterologists consider that it's this stagnation that causes the toxins to build up to the point where people actually get colon cancer.
But see, here's the deal. I'm willing to trade comfort for a little fecal stagnation.
Right.
By the way, that's the phrase that pays today. I'm willing to trade comfort for a little fecal stagnation.
Okay.
And it doesn't look comfortable.
Well, you have to actually experience it.
Your knees, don't your knees hurt afterwards? Like, I think Leslie addressed that.
Some people have knee problems, and if there is some knee injury, then a person would not be able to use Nature's Platform.
Yeah, see, because I've had arthroscopic surgery on my left knee. So
Yeah.
after time, that would start to hurt.
Yeah, what if you get up there and get locked? You get your knees locked, and then you're on you're on Nature's Platform, you've done Nature's business, and now what do you do?
Can't get off the Nature's Platform.
You know what, Jonathan? I have a suggestion. Why don't you send one? We'll let Jimmy try it out for a week.
Right.
And that at least someone on the show will be able to, firsthand try it out.
That is a bad mental picture of Jimmy trying this thing out.
That's a good idea, though, right?
No, that's an excellent idea, and I'd be happy to send a sample to you.
Thank you very much.
Try
a sample of what?
Yeah. Let's make
the
sure.
product.
Right. Yeah.
Jonathan's
let's make
gonna
sure.
send one.
Now let's take some calls because there are a lot of people on the phone.
Man,
I mean, who
phones are burning up.
we mentioned that. Now Stephanie has a question, but again, Stephanie, why do you have an interest in this? Women don't do this.
I basically want to know why fix something if it's not broken. I mean, it seems like all these people are coming out with stuff now that we don't need.
Well, Stephanie, if you look at the statistics on the health of Americans, you'll see that something is very definitely broken in their physiology.
Okay, well, it's the same concept as those little towelettes you see at the store now, or those bidet things. I mean, it's unnecessary stuff. It sort of seems like a gimmick to make money to me. I mean,
well, it turns out that colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths in the U.S.
And no joke, it runs rampant in my family.
Yes.
So that's very
And
well, I actually had a great-grandfather to pass away of colon cancer a few years ago. So, I mean, I'm familiar with that. But I mean, do you really think it's a result of sitting down on the toilet? I mean,
there are many different factors, but this is definitely a contributing factor. And also regarding hemorrhoids, surveys indicate that 50% of adults over the age of 40 have some form of either mild or severe hemorrhoids. This is completely unnatural, and it's not found in countries where they use the squatting position.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Stephanie. Stephanie sounded a little bitter to me. I think she's suffering from fecal backup.
I think Stephanie has a crooked pooper.
Okay. Again, this is Jonathan Isbit. To describe what the Nature's Platform is, and you're listening to the Morning X Health Report here, it is a platform that sits on top of the toilet, and you stand on it and squat over the toilet bowl.
Squat, but both feet are flat.
Right. Now, women have been doing this at bars for years, right?
No, some women, yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, you don't sit on the thing.
I put paper on the toilets.
Okay.
You're one of those persons that has to lay out all the stuff around the...
Okay.
Yes.
You people are paranoid. Just go to the bathroom.
When you
I ain't
go
putting
to
my-
a public... Wait a
I'm
minute.
not putting my butt on
You
that
might do a
nasty
little
thing.
maintenance, but don't you take a shower?
Oh, hang on a minute. Are
Oh,
you telling me
Barnes,
when you go to a
Barnes.
public restroom and sit, you don't put paper on the
No,
toilet seat?
You just do a little
Are you-
wipe, little
are you
maintenance
insane?
cleanup.
Paper
You
is
guys
not.
are hypochondriacs.
Are you insane?
You are crazy.
Paper is not going to
34
help you.
years old, and I haven't got a rash yet.
Yeah.
Oh, nasty.
I am not putting my fetlocks on a toilet seat that has
You
been
are
sat on
paranoid.
by God knows who.
Paranoid.
No.
Paranoid, yeah.
Just give it a little wipe job. That's all.
No.
Clean it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
Negatory.
God.
And I'll tell you what else I don't like. Hey, maybe you can answer this question, Jonathan.
Uh-huh.
How come on toilet seats in men's rooms, it has the little opening in the front of the seat? You know how they're not
Yeah.
perfectly round? There's the opening.
Yes, I understand. Your guess is as good as mine.
The circle's not closed. You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
right?
That's for a little more room for those of us who need a little extension in the front area, JB.
Okay,
that
but yeah,
you
but
just wouldn't know about.
But look, you want to have a contest?
Come
But look
on!
But Crash.
What,
but
really?
In that case, your thing hangs on the inside bowl.
Well, we'll get you a little cushion. You can put it right there.
I want a little.
Jonathan can invent
You wanna
that
get you a
next.
little
Can I have
penis
a
couch?
platform just for my
We have a few more questions,
for it to
Jonathan.
rest on?
Okay.
Anyway, we have more questions. We're getting off on a tangent here, but let's go to Jack.
Jack has a good question.
Hi, Jack.
Hey, Jack. Hey, how y'all doing?
No, you're Jack.
Jack.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Jack. I apologize. I'm going to try and ask this question without being too gross, but specifically in regards to diarrhea.
No, I'm glad you brought this up.
Cha cha cha.
You know,
Yeah.
y'all
Go
are
ahead.
speaking of the splashing action. Well, diarrhea, you don't have splashing, you have splurting, if you will. Or
All right.
Barnes, you better keep your finger on the dump button just in case.
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean,
Shop
there
talk.
seems to be a lot of
Yeah, if are there wings you
Splattering
can
and-
attachments for that day when
Oh.
you're thunderous? I mean, seriously. 'Cause
No,
if you-
it seems to work out okay. There may be some brushing needed afterwards. But
brushing. What kind of brushing? Like a toothbrush?
no, there are brushes usually next to a toilet to clean it up a little bit.
Oh, those
Oh,
were
the
you
brush.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, those brushes.
that's a big drop.
yeah.
I mean, you're coming from up there. High
It's a
dive.
high dive.
You're the high dive.
That's true.
Yeah, it's not a perfect world, but
Well put. No,
but,
seriously, how
you
many?
know, I think the disadvantages of maintaining, all that fecal stagnation is a lot worse than a little cleanup once in a while.
Well, give us an idea about how many more inches are we talking about? Are you higher up with this system than just the conventional toilet?
Maybe 2 or 3.
No, it got to be more than that. With the platform and the squatting, really?
No, the platform is the same height as the toilet seat.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. It goes on the.
You're just sitting. You're on it with your feet instead of your rear end.
I'm with you.
It depends on how compact you can make your body. That determines basically the height of the outlet in relation to the water.
Yeah, it just doesn't look conducive to like extended periods of reading. But hey.
Well, Jonathan,
All right,
thank
Jonathan.
you very
Yep.
much. How can we get your item, your Nature's platform?
If you visit the website, and you can place an order on the website, or you can call 828-297-7561.
Great. I think Barnes, you have
Yeah, I
linked
linked it. And I put a picture up so you
it's-
can see it on our Morning X page at 99x.com.
It's only $85 plus shipping, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Will you hang up and send us one of these because
Yeah, well, you need to send Jimmy one.
Leslie's going to try one out.
Jimmy's going to
Yeah.
try.
Leslie's going to try one out.
Leslie's going to
Leslie.
try.
We'll all try it.
All right, thank
Yeah,
you,
at the
Jonathan.
same time.
The best of the Morning X. 99X.